Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us. Minnesota lawmakers return to the state capitol where there's no running water and a massive renovation project going on.
Due to Capitol construction, this is the latest legislative start in Minnesota history. Lawmakers have just 55 days to tackle a long to-do list before they're required to adjourn in late May. So what's on that list? Emily Ragoose caught up with local lawmakers.
It's finally here after a 2-month added delay.
It's one of the shortest legislative sessions in the record books, but Minnesota legislators say they're ready to get to work.
I have some anticipation. I got some things I'd like to get going on.
I think it'll probably demonstrate that we can get things done in a short amount of time. And maybe we should try to do that other years as well.
And legislators representing the Northwest Metro are hoping to tackle some of the same issues this year.
I think transportation is probably the biggest issue.
They did a bad mix of the asphalt for about 10 years, so all the city roads are falling apart. And it was the state's recommendation as to the mix, so cities are asking for some help on that.
I think transportation is going to be a big part of it. We're looking for a very large transportation bill and redesigning the funding of how transportation comes together.
The Senate is meeting in a converted hearing room in the Minnesota Senate building, while the House of Representatives will still meet in the Capitol building despite having no running water or toilets.
We've got about a 20-count bank of porta potties for legislators to use.
And with an estimated surplus of $900 million, there's plenty of ideas on how to spend it.
I think they'd be best spent for tax relief, which is critically needed in our state, also for roads and bridges.
Special ed in the schools and some one-time money on the broadband would be a good idea.
I think we go forward very, very cautiously so that we do not end up coming back in 2017 and facing a deficit because we were not conservative enough in 2016.
It's going to be a wild ride because we've got an election cycle, everybody's up in both chambers, and we have a lot of issues: budgets, surpluses, road construction.
And another issue that will likely come up this year is pre-K education and whether or not to put a program in public schools or put more money into current programs.